Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video what we are going to focus on is composite functions. Now composite function is about taking two or more functions to create a new function, right? So in other words, we are building function. So let's look at the first example. Given that f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 and g of x is equal to 4x, write an expression in its simplest form for f of g of x. What does f of g of x mean? This means that we are putting the function g of x into the function f. So this is what this means. So we are taking the function g and we are going to substitute it into f to create a new function. So this is the same thing as f of, instead of writing g of x, we can write what g of x equal to. So we're going to write f of 4x. Alright? And from here, it's just about simply substitution. What this is saying, wherever you see x in the function f of x, replace it with 4x. So this is going to simplify to be 2 times, instead of writing back x, we must replace x with 4x, so it's going to be 4x. Close our bracket and put back our plus 3. All we need to do here is to simplify this and we are basically finished. So if we take 2 to multiply 4x, that is going to give us 8x. And we put back our plus 3. And we are finished. Now let's example 2, we're asked to find g of f of x. So what does this mean? This is saying that we are putting the function f of x into the function g. Alright, so note here f of x takes the place of x. Alright, so this is the same thing as saying we are finding g of, instead of writing back f of x, we know that f of x is 2x plus 3, so we're going to replace that with 2x plus 3. It's going to be 2x plus 3. And all we need to do is to substitute. So where we see x in the function g, replace it with 2x plus 3. So this is going to equal to 4. And instead of writing back x here, replace x with 2x plus 3. So it's going to be 2x plus 3. All we need to do is to apply the distributive law and we're finished. So 4 times 2x, that is going to give us 8x. And 4 times a positive 3, that's going to give us a positive 12. And we are finished there. Now to the second example. Given that f of x is equal to 4 minus 7x, and g of x is equal to x plus 3 all over 2, evaluate g of f of x. Again, this means we are putting a function. So this means that we are putting the function f into the function g. So this is the same thing as saying g of, instead of putting back f of x here, we know that f of x is 4 minus 7x. So we're going to find g of 4 minus 7x. It's all about substitution here. This is saying where you see x in the function g of x, replace it with 4 minus 7x. So instead of writing back x here, we're going to replace this x with 4 minus 7x. So it's going to be 4 minus 7x. Put back our plus 3. all of this should be over our denominator of 2. All we need to do here is to simplify, and we're finished. So note here that 4 and 3 are like terms. That means that they can be added. So 4 plus 3, that's going to give us 7. Put back our minus 7x. And all of this should be placed over 2. At this stage, we can't simplify any further. For the second part now, we're asked to find f of g of x. So this means we are putting the function g of x into the function f of x. So in other words, we want to find f of, instead of putting g of x here, we know that g of x is x plus 3 all over 2. So what we want to find is f of x plus 3 all over 2. Here is all about substituting x plus 3 over 2 in the function f of x. So anywhere we see x, we're going to replace it with x plus 3 over 2. So this is going to equal to 4 minus 7 times x, but instead of putting back x, we're going to replace it with x plus 3 all over 2. And from here now, it is all about just simplifying, right? So we know that what we have here is that we have a 4, right? Put back our minus, and what we're going to do is to take this 7 to distribute it to the numerator. So 7 times x, that's going to give us 7x. And 7 times 3, that's going to give us a positive 21. All over 2. So all we need to do is to combine these two fractions to give us one fraction, and we're finished. So 4 is the same thing as 4 over 1. So all we need to do is to find what is called a common denominator, or the LCM. So a common denominator would be 2, and 1 into 2, that will give us 2, and we must take that 2 to multiply our 4. So 2 times 4, that's going to give us 8, minus 2 into 2, that's going to give us 1, and we must take that 1 to multiply our numerator, which is 7x plus 3, close our bracket. Now when we take this 1 to multiply each term in the bracket, because there's a minus here, we have to treat this one as a negative 1. So what we're basically taking is negative 1 to multiply each term inside of the bracket, and what it will do is to change the signs, right? So what we're going to have, I'm going to continue over here. So what we're going to have is 8 minus 1 times 7x, that's going to give us minus 7x. And minus 1 times positive 3, that's going to give us a minus 3. And all of this should be placed over the common denominator of 2. All we need to do is to combine the like terms. So 8 minus 3, that's going to give us 5 minus 7x all over 2. And we're finished. And you can write your final statement to say, therefore, f of g of x is equal to 5 minus 7x all over 2. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you will enjoy the rest of your day. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share.